Hi guys, I'm back with another Shop My Stash in which I replace everything in my makeup bag. It's empty right now and I'm going to fill it up with new things for the month of December. And the first thing I have here is this Everclar Duo Unifiant in light. It's basically kind of like a tinted moisturizer but with skincare benefits. My skin has been horrible recently. I think it's stress. It's just been breaking out all over the place and this just evens everything out, but I feel like it's actually doing something to help the breakouts at the same time. The Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection is something I rediscovered recently and decided to keep in my makeup bag this month. Really long wearing. It can settle into fine lines and dryness, so if that's an issue for you, you might not love this. I know that lots of people fall out of love with it as their skin ages, but I've just discovered that it is more about placement than anything else. So I use it on the inner corners of my eyes, try and stay away from areas where it could settle, and it's been a firm favourite recently, so that's sticking with me in December. Looking through my collection, Soap & Glory's One Heck of a Blot is one of those products, again, that I'd kind of forgotten about, and I used to really enjoy it, so I've put that in my makeup bag for this month. I remember it being really nice for keeping me matte, and quite a heavy, juicy setting powder, so probably a good one for winter. The next product is the Gel Sculpt from Illamasqua, and this is one of those products that I know I have not used enough. I'm putting it in my makeup bag to hopefully force me to perfect it and practice a little bit because I'm really no good with cream products. I've included the Sephora Wonderful Cushion Illuminator for the same reason. I really need to use this more. And I figured, it's Christmas, it's glow time, I should be using these kind of products. So I'm going to give it a go. I did apply too much here, which just goes to show how rubbish I am with cream stuff, but I really like the idea of this, and it's a beautiful kind of champagne, very dewy glow. So hopefully I figure it out. The Freedom Eyeshadow Primer is a basic one, but it does the job, and it is followed up by the Eyebrow Pomade in medium brown. Big fan of these anyway, but I have discovered recently that the longer you have them, the easier they're actually to work with. So I have a few of these that perhaps were in shades that were a little bit too dark for me, and now I can get a much lighter application. I feel like I can build it up a little bit better, and it's easier for me to work with because I am pretty heavy-handed. So just to know, if you have one of these, maybe pull it out and see if it's easier to work with now than it was when you first got it. Moving on to the exciting stuff, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and the shade I'm using first is Lethal. I'm going for something a little bit more dramatic than I usually do, using that in the crease, then going into Extra Bitter, which is this warm reddish brown. I love this. This is what I really wanted to use. Almost like a Colour of the Year masala for last year, if you remember. Love that. And I'm using that kind of as is it a transitional shade? I don't know. Not really a makeup artist. And then Blow, which is the only slightly sheeny colour in the palette, not matte entirely, just to fill in the inner corners and blend out a little bit. And Blackjack, which is the matte black, to go on the outer corners and kind of use in place of an eyeliner. Now, I did use the Extra Bitter underneath the eyes as well there, and then Blow in the very corners just to finish off the look. I'm using Roller Lash from Benefit as my mascara and pulling some equally hilarious faces here as I was when I was doing my eye makeup. Why do we do this? Why do we pull these faces? And finally, the new Only One matte lipstick from Rimmel in number 700 Trendsetter. Big fan of these lipsticks, and especially this colour because it's very similar to my favourite MAC lipstick in Faux. So that is my December makeup bag. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!